Hello everyone and welcome to another FX Centrum daily market analysis. For today I will go through our cross asset list. I will cover coffee market, WTI, US 100, USD Japanese yen, pound dollar, gold market, euro dollar, US 30, dollar index, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will begin with the coffee market first, and of course, I'm using our FX Centrum platform for charting. Let's start with the coffee market. Since the breakout around the 200 mark, this market is progressing very well. And as you can see here, yesterday we had a close above the upper Bollinger Band, and you can see that the volatility is expanding, still expanding based on the Bollinger Band. The slow line of the stochastic is into the 90 mark. Fast line had some correction, and now it's regaining the bull cross. So this is a strong bullish environment and bullish momentum in the coffee market. And the price, as you can see here, closed around 240.90 mark. So our upside objective from the initial breakout, this was the main upside objective around 240 mark. So now we can watch for the next upside objective, which is around 260 mark, and this is a swing high back and around mid-January 2022. So it will be the next upside objective short term on the coffee market. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame, and we can see that we didn't have any close or hold below the lower Bollinger Band on the hourly time frame. So we have indeed strong bullish environment. You can also see that confirmation on the intraday frames. Now let's talk about the WTI. So we had a downside break of the middle Bollinger Band and consolidation. So this is something that I learned about, that this is a high probability to happen. And after the breakout of 84, market went all the way down to 82.70 mark. We still didn't test our support levels. The lower Bollinger Band on the daily time frame is set at 81.61 so far, and the support from the price action is set around 80.80 mark. Now interesting here, you see is like this slow line is sloping to the downside of stochastic, and a fast line is sloping now with an even bigger pace. So strong downside momentum, potential for the further downside movement. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. This is a classic price equal time. So market had a downside move and broke the consolidation, this bigger consolidation, and now we can see that some tighter consolidation overnight. So there will be a chance for a downside continuation on the intraday, and potential for a test of 81.60 or 80.80 mark. US 100, this was the trading idea that I posted for this week. So initially there was a breakout of this 17,850 mark. Market closed below the lower Bollinger Band, and you can see the bigger downside objective is set at 16,550 mark and 16,300 mark. We had a close below the lower Bollinger Band again on the daily time frame yesterday. So far overnight we have some reaction from buyers. You can see that we have the increase in volatility, which is basically volatility expansion. The slow line is still sloping to the downside, now below even 40 mark. Fast line had just correction this morning. This is a more like a corrective from my perspective, and there will be chance for the further downside movement short term speaking. And this trade idea that I posted this week is progressing pretty well, but there is still plenty of the space and room for the further downside movement. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. You can see clearly here a very big consolidation, tight consolidation on the hourly and the breakdown yesterday. Now we have just so far a natural reaction, and hourly is contracting, so we can see some consolidation around before the third directional move. So breakout is progressing well since this breakdown from a couple of days ago. Let's think about the USD Japanese yen. So market didn't have a power to break 154.80, actually broke to the downside and closed on the hourly below the lower Bollinger Band, and we can see market is expanding in volatility. So this is another good confirmation for the further upside moment so far. And you can see here in the daily that we have correction. Actually, yesterday we had an inside day relative to the day before, and so we have an inside day formation Bollinger Bands are expanding on a daily. We have a strong upside momentum, but this is a very possible, like just a corrective movement, and we need to be patient and wait for the, wait for potential upside continuation, the break of the upper Bollinger Band, and so on and so forth. So for now, we have just a downside correction. And I will say the support based on the hourly time frame and what happened recently, we have around 153.90 mark, a potential support area, and then after that the support area will probably be around the middle Bollinger Band on the daily time frame of 152.85, 152.90 mark. So we need to be patient and wait for the market to regain the strength and potentially confirm further upside continuation. Let's take a look at about the pound versus US dollar. We have a consolidation, more horizontal consolidation with a key support. We didn't actually break 1.2400. Market was just like doing consolidation, and we have now resistance around 1.2490 mark and 1.2500 mark. So we have the range of 100 pips between the support at 1.2400 and resistance at 1.2500. So in case of the 1.2500 breakout, there will be a chance for a further rally, maybe towards the 1.2575, 580. And as you can see, that is the area of the middle Bollinger Band on the daily time frame. So that will be the correction on the daily time frame in case of that rally. In case of the downside, if the market can just retest the reject of the resistance or so and break to the downside 1.2400, then there will be a continuation potential for the further drop towards 1.2200 mark. So we need to be patient and then observe this multi-day consolidation and see if the market can break directional and hold. Let's take a look at the gold market. The gold market is just doing the consolidation, so we have this big down bar, but so far after that, market just doing the consolidation. Key resistance at 24.31, a support at 23.15. Interesting thing here is slow line is still sloping to the downside and fast line too, so we have this short-term downside sloping environment on the stochastic, but still stochastic is around 80 mark, which is like in the territory at this point. So I would like to see the breakout either of resistance to confirm further rally towards 24.50, for example, 24.60, or breakout and hold below 23.15, which can be a good sign for a further drop towards lower Bollinger Band in the previous consolidation around 22.21 or 21.85. So far consolidation and waiting for the breakout. Euro dollar is similar to the pound dollar, so we had this big, we noticed yesterday this big spread between the slow and fast line at this point, and this is the result of this rally, so correction is happening at this point. So we have the previous swing low that can act like resistance, so area around 1.0730 and 1.0750. This is the resistance for the daily time frame on the euro dollar. As you can see, hourly broke this consolidation and is holding the gains. So intraday seems like it's poised for at least a little more rally, like towards 1.0730, 750 mark. There is a chance, and then potentially this fast line will meet slow line, and we can see then around that area what can happen. So there is a chance for that. A little, another day of correction potentially on the euro dollar. Now we have a US 30, so indices are on the downside momentum. We broke a 20-day low, we broke lower Bollinger Band, and we're holding below slow and fast line and sloping to the downside. And we still have a potential for the further drop towards 37,125, which is actually this swing low from, let's say, mid-January this year. Hourly time frame, you'll just see the consolidation. So there is no break and hold above upper Bollinger Band or resistance. So still, market can re-break this lower Bollinger Band supported 37,619 mark. There will be a chance for that drop towards 37,125. Dollar index is going downside on the hourly time frame. So this is the first time after this initial breakout that we have similar to the USDN. So we broke to the downside. We don't have any divergence yet at this point. So the support, we can see previous swing highs on the hourly and consolidation around 105.50, 105.30. Daily time frame, as you can see, it's pulling back. And this can be temporal. You know, there is a room for the little more further downside pullback, and eventually this middle Bollinger Band to catch up with the price. And then potentially like something we had here, there is a chance for something like that at this point, but still the overall short-term trend is to the upside. So what we're experiencing now is basically corrections. Euro dollar is correcting to the upside, pound dollar is correcting to the upside, dollar index is correcting to the downside, and we have a consolidation on the gold that is going on in the last couple of days. And on the Bitcoin versus US dollar, we had a downside breakout. So this is very, very interesting at this point. Slow line is sloping to the downside in the last 10 days. Fast line is sloping to the downside. And there is still room for the slow line to go towards 20 level or even towards 10 level. So this is another very interesting situation that is happening in the Bitcoin. Middle Bollinger Band is sitting at 67,000, around 67,500. And we have also this pin bar lower at 59,000 mark. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. You can see clean downside break and a very classical ABC, or more like a bear flag on hourly time frame. So there will be a chance for further, at least retest of 59,600, potentially for the market to go towards 59,000 and below. The bigger drop short term can lead Bitcoin versus US dollar towards 53,000 mark, which is this consolidation that we had back in mid-February this year. So that will be all for this FX Centrum daily market analysis. And if you didn't visit our website, please do so you can see fxcentrum.com. You can explore our FXC TV, explore our technical analysis. You can watch also for the history, our technical analysis, and how, you know, you have a history of like more than a month or so that you can revisit and rewatch trading ideas, specific trading ideas with where is protective stop, potential objectives, and so on. Different tutorials, as you can see. So explore that, and it can really help your trading. Different promotions like 100% deposit bonus, guys. You can receive, you can explore and read more about, and of course you can open an account in just a few clicks, either a demo account like a $10,000 demo account, and create a live account. You can create a live account in just a few clicks and also enjoy our FX Centrum platform. That'll be all for this FX Centrum daily market analysis. Have a good trading day and speak to you soon.